standing for the third stanza as a prayer. Please sit down, my lords.
Along with that is also the Golden Era lapel pin, which will also be unveiled today, where the idea is that since we marked 50 years, which is the golden age, thenceforth is the golden era, and we should have something significant to mark that. The Golden Jubilee celebration witnessed a beehive of impactful activities, which I believe will remain indelible in our minds. To further consolidate on this, a comprehensive report of the activities and events which took place during the celebrations has been compiled and beautifully bound to ensure proper documentation for ease of reference. The report is a contribution to learning as it relates to the history of the Federal High Court of Nigeria. It's indeed informed by hindsight, because when we were preparing for the 50th anniversary, there were key issues of facts we wanted to get at, and unfortunately we had a lot of difficulty, more so that the key players at the time were no longer easily accessible. As we reflect on the milestones and footprints established by the court, which culminated in the Golden Jubilee event, it is necessary to ensure the sustainability of the legacies of the founding fathers and heroes of this noble court, and all those who have contributed immensely to its growth and development. My profound appreciation goes to the former Chief Justice of Nigeria, the Honorable Justice Olukayode Ariwoola, JCON, who actively participated in the activities, and then the present Chief Justice of Nigeria, the Honorable Justice Kudirat M.O. Kekerekun, GCON, and all those who contributed immensely to the success of the Golden Jubilee anniversary. The post-50th anniversary period can be aptly described as the Golden Era. And in order to further entrench the memories of this great event, a lapel pin has been produced and is tagged the Golden Era lapel pin. It will be recalled that I issued the Federal High Court Practice Direction on E-Affidavit 2024, which took effect on 1st July 2024. I'm glad to state here that the E-Affidavit platform has successfully taken off, and it has been adjudged a technological innovation that has greatly impacted the process and speed with which court processes are filed. It is this platform that is a major component of the service that's being made public. I cannot conclude this address without appreciating the committee that championed the preparations for the Golden Jubilee, headed by the Honorable Justice Inyang Eko. The industry that the committee invested in making the event a huge success is highly appreciated. The effort that the committee put in to ensure the realization of this compilation is a feat that cannot be downplayed. God bless you all for that effort. At this juncture, I have the single honor of inviting my Lord, the President of the Court of Appeal, the Honorable Justice Monica B. Dongban-Mensen, CFR, to join me in unveiling the report of the Golden Ella Rappel, as well as the compiled report of the golden anniversary. My Lord. Well, to welcome all of you to this special occasion of the opening ceremony of the 40th Annual Federal High Court Judges Conference. One may wonder why the court, which celebrated its Golden Jubilee anniversary in 2023, is holding its 40th Annual Judges Conference in year 2024. The reason is that the founding fathers of the court never thought it necessary to hold the Annual Judges Conference from inception, because apart from being few in number then, there was near absence of the myriad of legal and socio-economic intricacies and complexities that challenge us today. As the numerical strength of the judges increased after a decade of the court's existence, the Honorable Justice F.O. Anyegbunam of blessed memory saw the need for an annual convergence of the judges to discuss challenges pertaining to their judicial and administrative functions. So he hosted, in his capacity as the then Chief Judge, the inaugural conference in 1984, and 3 more before his eventual retirement in 1987. We therefore remember on this occasion his pioneering efforts, and we pledge to keep the flag flying. It is our prayer that his gentle soul will continue to rest in peace. We equally commend the efforts of successive heads of our court for the sustenance of this conference to date. It has remained the tradition of the court since year 1984 for the judges to congregate annually for appraisal of the operations of the court in the passing year. The annual conference affords judges the opportunity to sit on a round table to examine the challenges confronting the court in various ways and to proffer solutions to such. It is a time when judges talk frankly to each other as brothers and apportion blame where necessary as a corrective measure to ensure that the reputation of the court remains intact. For this current conference, seasoned scholars have been engaged for paper presentations on legal and health matters. As we all know, learning is a continuous process, since no one knows it all. It is expected that at the end of the conference, judges would have enriched their knowledge in the various areas of focus. May I use this forum to thank the National Judicial Council, the Federal Judicial Commission, and the Nigerian Bar Association for their consistent support. I commend the strong bond that exists between the fellow heads of federal courts, especially for the cordial working relationship that has continued to blossom. Thank you for usual understanding. And of course, as a demonstration of that, we have the Honorable the President here with us. We are privileged to have the second female Chief Justice of Nigeria, His Lordship Honorable Justice Kudirat M.O. Kekerekun, GCON, who is the chairman of both the National Judicial Council and the Federal Judicial Service Commission. My noble Lord was meant to declare this conference open, but is inevitably absent. We appreciate her unflinching support for the Federal High Court since her assumption of office as the head of the judiciary in Nigeria. This address will not be complete without the extension of the enormity of my gratitude to my brothers, to my brother judges for their support and cooperation in the administration of this court. You are good people in whom I am well pleased. I must encourage us now, more than ever before, to stand firmly together to defend the integrity of this premier court, especially in the face of determined assault to our collective image by our sworn detractors. This court has in recent times been deliberately put on trial, but we cannot afford to fail. At this juncture, I wish to express my dissatisfaction with the attitude of some lawyers who take pleasure in portraying judges in negative terms whenever court decisions are not in their favor. Such legal practitioners are advised to always resort to appeal rather than condemning judges and making unfounded allegations of lack of integrity. Let it be known to the bar that such unprofessional conduct is destroying the confidence and hope of the people in the judiciary, and that is not good for sustenance of the rule of law in our nation. As stated earlier, His Lordship, the Honorable Chief Justice of Nigeria, was billed to declare this event open. But in a letter dated November 26, 2024, he expressed regret about being out of the country during the scheduled dates and would therefore be unable to attend. He then remarked in the said letter as follows. She remarked as follows, quote, I extend my heartfelt best wishes for a successful conference and commend the Federal High Court for its continued dedication to the advancement of justice and judicial excellence in Nigeria. End of quote. Yes, we proudly accept this compliment from our revered leader. Notwithstanding the absence of the Honorable the Chief Justice of Nigeria, we are privileged and honored with the presence of the Honorable the President of the Court of Appeal, the Honorable Justice Monica Dongban-Mensen, CFR JP+. My Lord, the Honorable President has attended the event in his own capacity, but has graciously accepted to do us the honor of declaring the Judges' Conference open. It is therefore my singular honor and privilege to most respectfully call on my Lord, the Honorable the President of the Court of Appeal, Honorable Justice Monica Dongban-Mensen, CFR-JP, to declare the 40th Annual Federal High Court Judges Conference officially open. Thank you all for listening. My Lord.
Legal year. This significant event highlights not only 4 decades of judicial excellence in the court, but also the enduring commitment to the principles of justice, equity, and rule of law, and unfortunately, the bearing of unnecessary assault on the institution. The Federal High Court has long been a pillar in our judicial system, consistently demonstrating a firm commitment to maintaining the sanctity of our Constitution and ensuring justice for all. This conference, which convenes judges from various divisions across the nation, serves as a unique platform for deliberating on critical judicial issues, sharing experiences and best practices, fostering collaboration, and promoting continuous legal education. Such engagements are vital to the growth and advancement of our judicial system. As we mark this significant milestone in the history of the court, I must commend the Honorable Chief Judge of the Federal High Court for the progressive vision and efforts in embracing reforms that enhance efficiency, accountability, and transparency in judicial process. The strides made in leveraging technology, streamlining procedures, and ensuring timely delivery of justice are commendable and deserve recognition. As judges, we are entrusted with the sacred responsibility of interpreting the law and with integrity, impartiality, and an unwavering commitment to justice. In fulfilling this duty, we must remain steadfast in our principles, resolute in our integrity, and receptive to evolving practices that enhance both efficiency and access to justice. It is through forums such as this, the conference, that we can continuously improve, ensuring that the judiciary remains a pillar of hope to the common man and a steadfast guardian of democracy, fairness, and equity. And the common man refers to all of us. As your Lordship commends this remarkable occasion, I encourage you all to engage actively in discussions focusing on ways to enhance efficiency, strengthen public trust, and ensure that justice remains accessible to all. We are conscious of the fact that the Federal High Court is overburdened with many subject matters which have totally outstretched the initial mandate of the court, but of necessity. And the judges have held their own and have continued to strive on. May the Lord God Almighty continue to strengthen us all. On behalf of the Court of Appeal, I extend our warmest congratulations to your Lordships on the significant milestone. May this conference inspire progressive outcomes and reaffirm our collective commitment to the noble cause of justice in our great nation, Nigeria. I also wish to apologize that my colleagues are not here. They are busy rounding up judgments to close up the year. As you all know, people always feel that December ends everything. And we shall be having our own conference next week. So you kindly excuse our parity in being here, but I represent all of us, my lords. In conclusion, I would like to leave us with a thought that justice is not a privilege for the few, but a right for all. It is the cornerstone upon which fairness, equity, and democracy are built. I wish you all a successful, fulfilling conference, and pray that for a productive legal year ahead. And finally, I would like to stand with the permission of the Honorable Chief Judge to formally declare the 2024-25 legal year and conference opened. Thank you.
Roll the drums, please. Roll the
And the great historical event for us to, at this moment, unveil the report, the compiled report of the 50th anniversary activities. This will be for enjoying history and posterity of the glory of God. So we unveil the report.
Round of applause.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, because I mentioned the golden anniversary after King, which is what we are going to launch now. And unveiling it, the dignitaries here will be decorated with it, and they will carry the flag of the Federal High Court flying high wherever they go. Of course, I do remember that I wore the 50th anniversary pin, and we happened to be in London for a program, and one woman looked at the pin so enviously, and he couldn't resist asking me about it. So, well, on that note, it's again a symbol of pleasure to unveil the after pin, the 50th anniversary after pin.
Wow. A big round of applause for this. Lord, the Honorable Chief Judge decorated the Wakilin Bill into Rakinjas, the former Chief Judge, the Federal High Court, Honorable Justice Hunter. A big round of applause. This is no mean feat at all. Decorated our retired or former Judge of the Federal High Court, Lord Honorable Justice Rebecca Olomojobi. And next, the Lord is decorating another former Judge of the Federal High Court, Honorable Justice Shaworu, with this golden.
I'm giving this special honor and privilege of decorating the Honorable the President with the laptop pin. In order to say that, otherwise I thought I would ask my Lord Justice for purpose of solidarity to yes, and let me just do it very quickly. Okay. But it's all right, it's not late. My Lord Justice Nyako, they say you're a president of the women judges.
Beautiful. Round of applause again.
Lord the President, I respectfully request that you adorn me with the laptop pin.
Reciprocity. Principle of reciprocity.
Carry on with the activities. They will be deterred by the naysayers.
Beautiful. Please, let's appreciate my Lord, the President.